Hello, Harry Potter fans! Peter Kenneth here. Welcome back to the Potter Collector channel, where we are a community of collectors. I am so excited about today's video because I have wanted this replica from the Noble Collection for a long time, and it is here in the Potter Collector Library about to be opened. The Noble Collection sent this to me, but all opinions are my own. Spoiler alert, my opinion is going to be pretty darn positive because this is a stunning prop replica. Let's take a look at the box before we open the box. On the front we see Harry Potter in the potions classroom. Slughorn's Hourglass right there. Noble Collection logo here. On this side we see a larger picture of the Hourglass. On the back is Professor Slughorn himself with his Hourglass. And then we have the Slytherin crest on the side here. Let's slide this off here. Open this end. So don't open the other end. Open where it says open. Now, I'm sure that most of you have heard about the Noble Collection before, either by watching the Potter Collector channel or just by being in the Harry Potter collecting or Harry Potter fan community. If you don't know, the Noble Collection is like the premier brand in the Harry Potter industry that makes prop replicas. They are also famous for their wands. So they do replicas of all of the wands, all the character wands, or a lot of the character wands that are in the Harry Potter movies. They do broomsticks. I mean, most of the things you can think of, they have done. All right, the Hourglass comes with a little booklet or mini catalog of Noble Collection items. So again, if you're new to the Potter Collector channel and are new to the Noble Collection, here are their wands, for example, up here. That shows just a few of the, I don't even know how many wands that they've come out with, but tons of wands, in the hundreds at least. Now, Slughorn's Hourglass can be seen in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, the movie, in the potions classroom. I have not held one of these. I have seen one on display, but have never actually handled one. And I cannot wait. Oh, I see it under the black there. Do you see it? See it under the black? Oh, this thing is incredible. Wow. I almost don't want to touch it. I don't want to get fingerprints on it. All right, let me move this foam and styrofoam down here. Look at this incredibly beautiful piece. I mean, even if this wasn't Harry Potter related, this would still be beautiful. All right, where do we start? Let's just start at the top. The Hourglass is being held up by 3 snakes on the top and 3 snakes on the bottom. So as you're seeing, their heads are on the top and then their tongues connect up here. Their heads are metal. Their body is a green glass. I think this is actually like a resin though, but we'll just pretend that it's green glass. And then their tail turns back into metal. So there are 6 snakes total on this piece. And then in the Hourglass itself is sparkling green sand. And this is the first time the hour has begun. Now, I'm not sure if this is a true Hourglass. I would assume that it is a true Hourglass, meaning that once the sand in the top moves all the way to the bottom, that's been an hour. As far as quality and build of this replica, I think this may be the best I have seen from the Noble Collection. And they make some incredible, incredible stuff. I mean, everything from the detail of the snakes themselves, their faces. I love that the tongues connect. Their green bodies, how the snakes at the top and the bottom connect at the tail. Not only is Slughorn's Hourglass that we see in the movies beautiful, this replica is so incredibly beautiful. The glass is nice and shiny. It feels very delicate. I mean, it looks like something that would be delicate, but it definitely feels delicate. Now, the one thing that I'm disappointed about when it comes to the quality of this piece, and I don't know how they could have done it any differently, but how these are attached or glued to secure to the glass itself. It's very clearly glued here as well as at the top. So when you look through the glass, you can see this very slight yellow tint glue. Again, I don't know what they could have done. Maybe tint the glue with like some sort of silver looking paint. I don't know, I'm not a manufacturer, but that's the one thing that I'm noticing having really looked up close and personal with this item. And I've never noticed that before. So that's not something that someone's gonna look at. It doesn't necessarily stand out too much, but since we're doing a detailed look at the piece, I wanted to mention that that was the one thing that kind of stood out to me. I love the accent of the snake's eyes. I mean, this thing, highly, highly recommend purchasing this, especially if you're a Slytherin. Even if you're not a Slytherin, I highly recommend this piece for your collection. It's literally perfect. Great size too. It's not too small, it's not too big. What about you guys? What are your thoughts on this piece, having had seen a more detailed look at it? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Is this something that you already have in your collection or something that you're saving up for? Leave a comment down below. Now, if you want to add Slughorn's Hourglass to your collection, check the description down below. I have left a link to show you where you can purchase one. If you have any questions about Harry Potter or collecting, please feel free to leave a comment down below. You can also join the Potter Collector community on Instagram at The Potter Collector or on Twitter at Potter Collector. Now it's time to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, keep collecting. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome. You can subscribe right up here. You can also look at some previously posted content down here. If you have any questions about Harry Potter books or collecting, please feel free to contact me. I'm always happy to help. But for now, I must go. See you next time.
Whoa, where'd he go?